All right, I want to thank you for tuning to the channel today. Today I have Randall right here with Car Security FX, y'all. And Igla is what you want to put on your truck, okay? If you don't want your truck to get stolen, y'all, what these vehicles cost and how hard they are to replace, it's important these days. And I can't just state enough that the Igla system is pretty much the best in the market, hands down. And I'm gonna let Randall talk to you a little bit about how the Igla and the drone work together to keep you in the know about what's going on with your vehicle.
Guys, hello, this is Randall. Like Rocky said, I'm with Car Security FX based out of Houston, Texas. We work on a lot of vehicles, making sure owners keep their vehicles in their possession. The Igla pin code system is a prime choice for your high value vehicles. Pretty much many makes and models are compatible. What this vehicle does is a digital immobilizer that prevents the vehicle from being operated without that pin code being entered. So in Rocky's case, in this 2025 Raptor R, we put an Igla pin code system, and we also put the Drone Mobile unit in here as well, which is going to give him some tracking as well as some additional sensors to give him alerts as to what's going on with the vehicle. So we're going to do a quick overview, show you how it operates, and we'll take it from there.
Yep, and the one thing I'd like to say about the Drone Mobile is it's really cool, is anytime the ignition started, the vehicle's moving, you can pull up your app. It's an additional GPS tracking, and y'all, everybody's gonna say, well, I've got the tracking built in with the Ford software or with the Ram software. Y'all, that's the first thing when they steal your vehicle that they unplug, right? I've had it happen. You literally have no access to the vehicle. This is an additional system that's self-supportive that tracks your vehicle. So having that is very important. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the camera around real quick. I'm gonna jump in here and just show you what this vehicle does if somebody gets in and tries to steal it. All right, y'all, so this is what we call not authenticated. We're sitting in here, we've got in it, let's say they've got your key fob cloned, whatever they've got going on. They're gonna jump in here, they're gonna start this truck, y'all. So what we're gonna do, hit the start button. Looks like they're gonna get away. Everything's good to go. Vehicle's running. So your remote start also works with this, which is a big benefit because you can still warm your vehicle up and all those things. Now, we're not gonna authenticate it. We're gonna shift this vehicle to drive. That's it, y'all. Shuts off, puts it back in park. Okay, now how to avoid that is I have a pin code set right here on my keypad. Either one of these, you can use any of these buttons. There's a combination. You can set it for what you want. You've got to enter my pin code in and it will authenticate. Now for me, I'm an app user. Some installers don't like to use the app because it gives you some of that, you know, if you're close to it by the convenience store and it picks up your phone, it will authenticate. But there's a lot of people like me, and you can also see, look at this, y'all. It says ignition on. I mean, this thing is fast. You know immediately somebody's starting your vehicle. So that's a big comfort zone. But for me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here and I have an app on my phone. I don't have to ever mess with this. So now, if you want a total hands-free system that secures your vehicle, y'all, let me shut the door real quick too, just to kind of show you. Okay, so now with my phone on, I'm gonna jump in here. Normally I would have to enter my PIN code. If my phone fails, I can still enter my PIN code, y'all, but look, we're driving. As long as my phone is within range when I start my vehicle, it's authenticated. And I can turn that off in my phone also if I need to toggle it. All right, so tell us a little bit about the drone and exactly how that works and what it covers.
Okay, Rocky, so as part of your security system, you have the Drone X2 Max. What that is, it's going to be an LTE device that communicates wirelessly via GPS and via the cell phone radio in order to give you alerts about what's going on with the vehicle. So in real time, you're able to track the vehicle's location, whether the ignition is off or on. You're able to get alerts, glass break, tilt, tow, shock, all different kind of alerts on what's going on with the vehicle in real time as well, as long as the device is still communicating, and as well as it has a backup battery. So even if your battery were to be disconnected, you would still get a notification. Power has been disconnected, and as long as that backup battery still has power, you still be able to get alerts and track the vehicle. So it's kind of some extra insurance built in the event of the worst case scenario. It's on a tow truck, you can still track the vehicle and figure out where it is. You know, it is a subscription-based service. You know, you get the subscription that fits your needs, and then you'd be able to track that vehicle like you need to.
Awesome, good deal. Okay, so the next question you're gonna have is, what if I've got to take my vehicle in for an oil change or a service, okay? Now, there's a lot of things you can do here, okay? The Igla system will come with one of these key fobs. Now, these are very short range program remotes. They have to be like within this vicinity. It's not gonna work outside the vehicle. But you can put this on your keychain and they'll have access to your vehicle. It authenticates it every time it starts. So you can get your oil change, you can get your service work done, all those things. Now there's another option for you that I like a little bit better. So you can actually push, you push your pin code in here, and then you hit your service button, and you can put in what we call service mode. So that means that it basically disables the Igla system until somebody takes it, and I've got mine set to drive a certain mile per hour for so many minutes, we'll take it back out of service mode. Now it's not going to leave you stranded on the road, but it means when they shut that vehicle back off when they get back to the dealership, if they went out and drove over that speed for X amount of minutes, that vehicle is not going to be authenticated when they start, and you're going to get a phone call. But anyway, there's just a lot of things, and I know a lot of people say, you know, vehicle gets stolen, insurance going to pay for it. But when you have specialty vehicles like a Raptor R, a TRX, RHO, you've got a Charger, Hellcat, any of those vehicles that are harder to obtain, this is a really important system, because there's a lot of things with the insurance company. It takes a while before they pay out. You don't just give them a vehicle. You're going to drive a rental for a while. Then if they recover it, you're going to be stuck with having to repair it. It's just better to stop them before they get it, okay? And this is one of those things, I'm going to say it again, you'll regret not buying it, okay? So get in touch with Randall. I'm going to put his description, and through this video you've seen pop-ups on the screen to go to his website. Y'all, Randall's done every one of my vehicles, and there is a huge difference in, you know, like let's say I go to New Orleans or I go somewhere, I walk away from my vehicle with severe, I mean, just confidence knowing it's going to be there when I get back. You know, if I go to San Antonio, we're from Texas, I mean, it's one of the hottest spots to get your vehicle stolen. And y'all, if you have this, you can go check out in your hotel room, you know it's going to be there when you get back. I mean, it's just, it's a level of confidence, understanding and knowing that your vehicle is not going to be stolen. So anyway, like I said, contact information, description, and the pop-ups. Give Randall a holler. Randall, you got anything to close out?
Yeah, so Rocky, once again, I appreciate every opportunity we've had to work with you and secure your vehicles. For anyone else that needs the same, feel free to reach out. We're more than happy to assist. Also part of a nationwide network of installers, so no matter where you're at, you should have coverage as far as people that offer this system. And you know, the pin code system is, once again, you keep all your factory features. It's a completely digital solution. It allows you to secure your vehicle in a way that's not easily, you know, disclosed or bypassable, or all of the other things that you may have for other devices, and it's simply going to give you that peace of mind. So once again, this is Randall, Car Security FX, and we're more than happy to help.
If that video helped you any, hit that like, tag that subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next one, y'all. Thank you.